Well, I'd say with hockey players, one of the big myths is that you need a ton of carbohydrates and zero protein before a hockey game. Well, that's very wrong. I'm not saying you don't need carbohydrates. You do need carbohydrates. Obviously, you will use them on the ice, but you also need protein. What happens during a typical hockey season, where we have 82 games, if they only eat carbohydrates and no protein on game days, it means they lose a little bit of muscle mass every day, every game day. And if they eat so many carbohydrates, they gain a little bit of body fat every day. So what happens at the end of the year is that they've lost a lot of muscle mass and they've gained a lot of body fat. So body composition has totally changed. So usually loss of strength, loss of performance, loss of speed on the ice. So I'm not saying carbohydrates aren't important, but in a small quantity or a limited quantity at every meal. Instead of having big meals of carbohydrates, have smaller meals of smaller amounts of carbohydrates at every meal. What I tell my guys is to eat roughly two-thirds of your plate. I'm sorry, a third of your plate protein, a third of your plate vegetables, and the other third or even smaller amount than that, a complex carbohydrate like a squash or a sweet potato or something.